Yes, hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to F.U.N. News. And it is no fun, and these are not jokes. But, I just want to make one thing clear. Most of these videos, if not all of them, they're to bring awareness to the average citizen, all the youths, to let you know exactly how big and vast the world is. It's way bigger than that small bottle cap that you live in. This shit is getting real ridiculous out here.
With Home Chef, get easy recipes and fresh ingredients delivered to your door. Don't worry, we got this. How good is that?
Get 16 free meals when you sign up at homechef.com.
About maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, I heard a pow.
F.U.N and other neighbors waking up early Monday morning to shots. One teen who didn't want to share his face or name hearing more.
I don't know, I hear a car rev and it start passing by but quick, like if it took off.
Later seen police taping off the neighborhood and officers going door to door. Even Tuesday afternoon, detectives were back out.
Then the cops started to come by to ask if, my video camera caught something because I was told that it was a kidnapping now.
F.U.N telling us her cameras didn't catch the kidnapping, but police releasing these pictures of two armed suspects they say forced their way into 17-year-old Jesse Camacho's home, shooting a man before forcing Jesse into a dark-colored sedan.
What woke me up more was a car stepping on fast.
The teen says at one point he went to school with Jesse, but admits he didn't know him well.
Jesse, well, he looked like an energetic and fun kid. What does scare me a little because he was younger than me.
Other neighbors we spoke with also left scared, many too nervous to go on camera. A few telling us the man who was shot was Jesse's relative, but police have not confirmed that information. We are also working to learn how many people were in the home when Jesse was taken.
I've been here almost 3 years, so I don't think that that's something that is on a norm, but it still makes you feel very anxious and very nervous. About maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, I heard a pow.
F.U.N.
So, here it says that the remains of this kid were found a week after he was kidnapped during an armed home invasion. A homicide investigation is now underway. So it seemed like they don't even know what the cause of any of this was. That's really crazy. All you could do is speculate, but that's not gonna help. Wow. I don't know who Tanisha Sharma is, but I believe this was the story that I was speaking about the other day. There's a bunch of stories that they'll deem some a situation of suicide and stuff like that, and I don't buy all that suicide stuff. You gotta prove suicide stuff to me. Like murderers and killers, they want you to do that. They want you to deem something suicide. They're out eating crabs now. But now it says police said they would investigate her death as a suicide and possible murder. Yeah. It always takes them years to put that into play.
Movies and TV shows on Pluto TV for free. The best time of the year just got so much better. Happy holidays from Pluto
Scrooged.
TV.
I love Scrooged. Oh man, yo, yeah, 2022.
They call me Mr. Tibbs. You don't think I can be cool? You Just wait till you see how I get down and get funky with my bad self. Hoo-yah!
Crazy. Okay, now let's get to this right here. Alright. This situation right here, I really don't want to speak on it too much. Like, Tory Lanez, there's things I like about him. I don't know him as a person. I definitely don't agree with anything, this whole situation right here. And I understand your loved ones get locked up or whatever, but I'm going to just put it in short. Nobody made him do what he did. Nobody made him do that. Like, so, I don't really have too much to say about that. And it's not because I'm scared. I just don't feel like unraveling my thoughts into something that's so, like, it's a bunch of common sense stuff, It really is. But like the snitch situation and all that, I talk about the snitch situation all the time. Like, I'm serious. Like, I really feel bad for anybody that gets into some trouble. Like the story that I just read to you. Somebody gets kidnapped or whatever, and you gotta depend on people that ain't talking to the cops. Like, you're out of there. You get raped or something, and you gotta depend on somebody that, what? Like, what are you gonna do? There's some people that will do something, but nah, I'm not with all of that. I'm not with all of that cold stuff. You want me to tell you what my code is? Let me tell you what my code is. You want me to tell you what the number one rule in the street is? Huh? That there is no rules, bro. It's simple and plain. Add it up, do the math, Google it. I don't know. It may not be in Google. Word. It's my dictionary. And here we go. Check this out. A Georgia would-be robber slips on ice while pulling his gun, hits his head, and they said like a scene from Home Alone. A Georgia man's attempt to rob a business in the early hours of Christmas morning. Man, there was some real Grinches out on Christmas Eve and everything. They were out there. Multiple, consecutive, concurrent. Yo, we had concurrent running Scrooges.
A naked man who Ackworth police say was high on drugs punched an officer.
This isn't the Scrooge guy. This is another Scrooge right here. And this right here, okay, this goes to show and prove my other point that I make, okay? We're living in the last days. We're living in the living night of the living numbskulls, okay? That's what I called it last time. I've got many names for it. But I know what I'm doing. Give me the light. Yo, bitch, she's turning now. Besides no honesty and loyalty, there's no real love, and there's always exceptions to the rule. So when I say no, I don't mean absolutely none. That thing's out there. There are people out there. Just like in the movies. There's people that aren't bit and turned into zombies. There are people that don't want to suck your blood. But even besides the zombies, there's still people out there that don't like you.
Tattling assholes. Yeah, tattletales.
So it is night of
tattletales. Telling the truth, but never lying.
But we've got zombies running around. And let me explain this to you. What is a zombie to you? Okay? Is it somebody that's drooling, walking like they got a limp and making noises and stuff like that? Nah, that's not a zombie to me. We got Drug zombies, crack zombies, dope zombies, rich zombies, poor zombies, cop zombies, lawyers, businessmen, thugs, robbers, killers, rapists, zombies. You got every kind of zombie you got. This guy right here, you tell me what the difference is. For real. You out with your wife, your kids, anything. And then this happens. You tell me what the difference between this guy or any of these people that I'm talking about and a zombie is.
A naked man who Ackworth police say was high on drugs punched an officer and kicked another.
Fox 5's Denise Dillon tells us what happened.
Police got a call from here at the Deerfield Lodge. A naked man was causing a disturbance. Police say when the first officer pulled up, the naked man attacked her.
She said the naked man?
A lot of banging around. And it sounded like a scuffle.
Mike Pointer was at the Deerfield Lodge Sunday evening when he heard screams from the room upstairs.
And then somebody was like, help, help.
Police say Kelly Holcomb, who was bare naked, entered one of the rooms at the motel and punched a woman in the eye and a man in the face. Ackworth police say the couple had no idea who Holcomb was.
He was naked and believed to be intoxicated on multiple different types of drugs.
Officer Tanisha Barchi was the first to respond. She approached Holcomb, and police say Holcomb started hitting her and put her in a chokehold.
During the fight, she did suffer some injuries to her face, and also had a tooth that was lost during the fight.
During the struggle, Officer Parlarchi called for assistance. Holcomb kicked one of the backup officers. They tried to restrain him, even used a taser, but nothing worked.
While officers were trying to restrain the suspect, Metro EMS arrived on scene to assist and was able to administer a sedative to calm Holcomb down.
Holcomb was taken to the hospital and then to jail. Officer Parlarchi is doing okay and is expected to return to work by the end of the week.
What about the lady that lost the tooth?
The young police officer, what happened to her? And they good people.
Holcomb has 9 charges against him, 5 of them felonies,
That's
including aggravated battery against a law enforcement officer. He is now in the Cobb County Jail.
God hit his ass
In
with
Ackworth,
attempted
Denise Dillon,
rape too.
Fox 5 News.
For nothing. I'm sorry for making jokes though. That is not funny. Man, but this is what you're gonna get on my channel, so a lot of people, you're gonna be mad. I'm sorry. But I don't mean any cruel or harm intended, you know? No cruel intent. Boy. But let's see the guy. Yeah, that's him. That's the one. Pulled a gun on an employee who walked outside. The employee got into a physical altercation with Sabaco Ordonez, who allegedly fired a shot after another worker exited the building and spooked him. Sabaco Ordonez then allegedly tried to flee the scene, but slipped on a frozen patch of ice. It says a frozen patch, but I'm going to add a frozen patch of ice and hit his head. Witnesses were able to take 2 guns away from him. He's running around sliding on ice with 2 guns on him, getting into fights with people, sliding all over the place. This had to have been hysterical. No one was struck by the gunfire. Fortunately, no serious injuries occurred, and the perp went to jail. No serious injuries except for this guy, it looks pretty serious to me. I don't think that the slip on ice did that, but oh my goodness. Man, the only thing regrettable in this part of the show is that we don't have any videos to show you or watch for ourselves, because that would have been a great video, wouldn't it have been, people? Huh? And what's going on here? Matt Damon, that is the Bourne Identity, right? Calls out George Clooney for defecating in another star's kitty litter box as a prank? What is going on in the entertainment world? This is the things that you people do? Like, I mean, seriously. Like, you get up in the morning, go to work, and just figure, I'm gonna do the most hilarious prank on this girl or guy or whatever, and just...
What does tonight mean for you?
It's really cool. It's cool to be out here with my friends, and it's fun to, you don't have to sit and wonder if you're gonna win either. You already know.
Kitty litter.
Which is helpful. You think about that. It's not a bad thing. And also, it's fun to be in I didn't know Tanya Leone at all. I'd never met Amy Grant before. Who's such a beautiful soul.
Just shitted in a cat's box.
Weekend for us.
And do your kids understand how big of an honor this is for you?
No, they don't even.
Oh, they don't know I like shitting in kitty litter. No, they don't know that. They don't believe me. They'd never believe that.
And what does it mean to have
You're gonna tell them.
support here? You guys look incredible, by the way.
It'd be horrible if you didn't support.
It's really been a memorable weekend.
Yeah, it's really been fun.
It's been great. I love... do you have a cat? Matt Damon has no issues spilling George Clooney's secrets. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, wow. Fulton Sheriff ID's deputy found shot to death in crash car. Okay? There's a 24-year-old deputy who was found shot to death Thursday morning in his wrecked car in the middle of Northwest Atlanta Road. He's originally from Mississippi. I'm assuming that this is Atlanta, Georgia. See, I hate these stories where they say a state or something. Like the other day, I'm reading this story and they're talking about Birmingham. Birmingham this, Birmingham that. You know how many Birminghams there are? Like, okay, so like, some, like, there'll be good stories and everything, but make your stuff clear if you're gonna be writing and doing all of this investigative, what do you call it? What is Superman? Not a journalist. What is the word, man? I don't know. I guess it would be a reporter or publisher, something like that. But anyway, officers discovered Thomas's body about 4:30 a.m. after responding to a 911 call about a person shot in the 1900 block of Bolton Road. Now, a passing motorist claims when they went to pass the vehicle is when they believed they heard gunfire. Malachi said, noting the two vehicles collided. Right now, we don't know if the shooter was a pedestrian or on foot, or if they perhaps were in another vehicle. Labat said the deputy had been at work Wednesday night, but the investigators are still trying to figure out what happened between the time his shift ended and the time he was found dead. The deputy was found in the driver's seat dead from the apparent gunshot wounds. And so the people that gave the statement, I assuming it's saying that they were involved in an accident with the deputy's vehicle also. But supposedly, what I'm getting from this is that from the people that are reporting what they saw him driving erratically already, which means that he was probably already shot. And then I guess they crashed into his car or whatever, either them or somebody else. And from there, I'm not really too clear whether or not how many people were involved with the accident or how many people saw an accident or whatever, but the end result is that they end up finding him dead in a car. So I don't really understand how the people said that they got into a car accident with him. Maybe they fled the scene or something, I don't know. But I don't think they make that clear in this article. I could be wrong, and if I am, or you want to check it out for yourself, feel free to. Because trust me, news, they get it wrong all the time. And these two, you guys need to stop, man. Make some music. Make some music together. For real. Nobody needs any more of this right here. You guys don't need it either. Trust me. Believe me. You don't. No, you don't. Be good. Stop fighting. Go make some good music. Make everybody happy. Because this will be making some people happy. Well, sure, there's plenty of people that don't like either one of you. There's plenty of people that don't like me. Why would you give them that benefit? Well, leave that stupid shit alone.